Welcome back to Lisa the Painful, and this land is blue, which certainly means a certain army. But, no, so we get our introduction to the Rando army. We've heard about these guys a little bit ago in the first part. Where are you going? Get over here. Hey, Borky, leave him alone. Rando doesn't want us starting stuff for no reason. So you actually have two options here. Everybody's looking for her. I'm asking you why you're here. Just get out of here. Well, I'm just gonna go forward. Ooh. This is a pretty big dude. But yeah, there's two options with these guys. You can actually fight just the four of them and then fight the big dude here, or you can fight them all at once. Obviously, if you fight all five of them at once, it's a little bit more challenging. But hey, we like challenge, right? And these guys are actually not too difficult. Obviously, Oak back there is probably the hardest hitting one. I mean, he is a pretty big dude. Nerd scaring people with his ghost stories. But yeah, so this is the Rando army. And as I mentioned before, we heard about Rando before in the first part. So obviously he has presence here in Olay. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that name, but that's okay. And we haven't seen Rando just yet, but I'll go ahead and say Rando is my favorite Lisa character. He's pretty great. But we'll see when we get there. But for now, we gotta deal with the army, and we got a couple of Randos. We got Rando dudes we gotta take care of. Not just these five here. Yeah, this is pretty. This one's pretty going by pretty quickly. There, I know English. I promise. Also, this is the normal Rando theme, but this particular one is sped up because I guess it's a challenge fight. But we'll head to the normal version in just a moment. Alright, we already got down to Oak Tree here. It's pretty intimidating with his T-nose and eyes. Gonna try to scare him. But Oak is not scared. Just like that, there he goes. Get quite a bit of EXP for that. It's one for the books. 6 drops. Indeed, Mr. Sari. 6 drops indeed. Alright, so this is Rando territory. As you can tell by the skulls and flags and the blue. And there's a few things to do here. The main objective is, we want fire bombs, which was mentioned by an NPC earlier. In order to do that, we gotta fight some more Rando dudes. Because there's a gang here, and the gang leader said, hey, if you get rid of them, then you have access to the generator. And that's what we're gonna do. Ooh, who's that mysterious figure down there? So as you can see, it's pretty dark in here. You gotta be a little careful here, because you can jump and lose a few HP. Yeah, if you're not careful. This cave has some sick loot hidden in it, but I just can't find it. So if this guy's around, basically it's a hint saying, hey, there's some treasure to be had here. Not too sure if I actually found it or not. And my cat's meowing at me. I don't know. I don't know if the mic's picking her up. Well, I guess she doesn't really meow. She more squeaks than meows. Scarlet the cat. That's not her name. That's her. That's her username. She's just Scarlet in real life. I love this song. Reminds me of my youth. This is a perfect moment. I hope nobody ever comes and ruins it. Well, I hate to break it to you, Mr. Sir. Yeah, we kind of really are a jerk to these rando guys, because the ones we're attacking are really not doing too much. Well, maybe the exception of one, but B over here is he was just listening to his music. But this is the regular rando theme, or it's the normal rando theme, just played at the normal speed. I'm assuming. Ooh, very nice. Good night forever. Never forget. B. Oh, I got horse stance from Brad. Lets him recover SP on his own. Ouch. That's what I mean by you gotta be careful where you walk. Nothing too bad though in this particular dungeon. Yeah, in the cave anyway. Now there is a glitch. Apparently it's a glitch that can happen from time to time. Where you can actually find what's the guy's name? The deer guy. Just hanging out above a ledge. I never actually took that as a glitch, as more of a troll. But people say it's a glitch, and it doesn't happen often, so maybe it is a glitch. But he'll just be hanging right literally off the edge and you can't talk to him. The worst thing about there being no more women is there will be no more kids. Humanity will end. That's rough. Want to sleep here, buddy? I'll watch over you for 10 magazines. Fantastic. Literally, this guy's just watching you sleep in his tent. Rise and shine. But this is the gang that's hiding here. Don't mind our boss. He inherited this game from his brother, and he thinks the name is lame, so he acts tough. But we're harmless. We are the schoolboy shufflers. Mess with us and you'll get the ship slip. I don't know why I was going to say ship. Surprised you even found us here. Must be really awesome at adventuring and stuff. Tell you what. Rando's army has set up camp here to find that girl. They've cut off our links to the outside. If you can clear all the rando guys in the area, I'll let you pass. Beyond this point is the only generator within miles. It's loaded with gasoline. And you look like the kind of guy that sniffs gas. Oh, thanks. So this is right up your alley. How about it? Rock and roll. I think that's about 4 guys. There's about 4 guys roaming around here. Alright, we already took care of 1, so there's 3 other guys. So I say let's go hunt them down. And here's one right here. Who is sleeping. We're literally attacking a sleeping man here. This battle was not too particularly hard. None of these battles are really hard in this rando section. I like how this guy is decked out in armor, though. He can be pretty comfy. Maybe it's comfy armor. I like how we can make a sleeping man cry and angry. So what? Oh, now he's woke up. Now he'll start attacking us if we give him a chance. I guess I can take a longer nap now. Oh, cool. We got an empty bottle, too. That'll come in handy. Alright, so that takes... That's 2 right there. I got scared. There's one up there. We'll get to him in just a moment. My hip. Oh, we found a cigarette. Cigarettes, funny enough, heals you with poison. Couldn't tell you. I do make sure to there's no like hidden paths or anything. I do need to look at the wiki for a guide though. The wiki for Lisa is actually really handful. There's like a it's basically like a glorified walkthrough with trivia. Oh. Okay, so this guy's a little threatening. He's got a baseball bat. Skip Dreamer. Not too sure if this is a reference to something, but I'm guaranteed it probably is. In fact, I'm gonna look up and see if Skip Dreamer is a reference to anything. By going to that Lisa wiki I was just talking about. Doesn't look like there's any trivia on this guy, but he has a 1-in-1 chance of dropping mystery jersey, so that's guaranteed. Nern, that wasn't Dale Spooner. I gotta let you know. Oh, yes, Nern has access to finger beams. So, he's not just a buffer. He does have some, special attacks as well. I saw what you did over there to the boys. And I don't want none of that. I'll tell you something good if you just leave me alone. Alright, tell me. Hairspray is very flammable. What? That's good advice. People with a lot of product in their hair and flammable. We had a deal. Oh, no. Well, I'm sorry, Dooman. But that is a tip to a boss coming up. Probably like one of the first big bosses of the game. He's talking about. He said that boss is definitely the like the end of Area 1 or the Crossroads 1 boss. But before him, we do got one other boss that's can be really difficult, but we are gonna face him at the end of this part if I'm not mistaken. My leg. I like the Brad shuffle here. It's pretty nice. Wow. You actually did it. Well, see ya. Just like that. I used the gas in the gas in the generator to make a firebomb. Yes, we're gonna make as many of these as possible. They will be very handy. Basically, it's an item you can use in battle, and it does quite a bit of damage early on, and also I think it always causes burning, which is think of it like poison. Damage over time, kind of thing. Alright. So, we're gonna Brad shuffle our way out of here. We're pretty much done in this area completely. Don't really ever have to come back here, I'm not mistaken it. Brad just got withdrawal. That's, I don't know if I mentioned it, but whenever the screen flashes red like that and makes that noise, Brad's going through a withdrawal, so, yeah. And those are random encounters, so I can actually cut them out since we already did see them. Alright, I say we go rest up first. And you know, when you rest up while Brad is withdraw, that does get rid of that status on him. Uh-oh. So that's something that can happen after resting, and you get permanent debuffs to your stats. For the normal playthrough, I always just load up to when I get something good. This can also happen at most of the campfires too. Something bad can happen, and those are a lot worse things that can happen to you. Like, you can actually lose party members. It's pretty rough. But they do lead. Some of those do lead to exclusive battles you don't get normally. Which, for this particular playthrough, I don't think we're gonna show off because I don't want to lose party members. Just to show off some more battles. Also, here's a new random enemy we can randomly encounter. Here's snakes. They're very deadly. They have 2 phases. When they enter this phase, they can poison you. And poison, very good for you to do. Very bad if it happens to you. Also, they make a silly noise when they die. But hey, now we never have to see that battle again. Turn back. Strong men only. I can tell by all the blood. These snakes don't play around. Now, there's actually a hidden encounter we could do here. Which is why I'm pausing to look, because I can't exactly remember where he was at. There he is. You can tell. I was just, you know, making sure I wasn't skipping out. Man laying in the grass. Now, this guy is actually different in hard mode. Which I actually have not, actually started yet. So, the original plan was I was just going to cut hard mode differences in the same video, but I think, because now I just realized I didn't do that, that, I'll just make a separate part detailing different hard mode stuff. I think will be, will be the way to go. I'll go. And that'll be toward, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All the hard mode differences I'll show towards the end of the playthrough, as well as the, exclusive endings. I think is it multiple endings in hard mode or just one ending? I don't exactly remember. We'll show that towards the end. Now, this is the first mandatory Joy Mutant fight. Disgusting. I've watched this beast kill dozens. Yet, at this moment, I can just sit here and stare into its eyes. And it just stares back, smiling. But you want to kill it, don't you? You'll need something explosive. Firebombs, perhaps. And some good men. Then you may stand a chance. Yeah, this guy is mandatory to continue onward. And unlike the first Joy Mutant we faced, the optional one, this guy I'm fairly certain has permadeath moves. Which we can look on the wiki right now. Charming? Let's see. Yes, this guy does have Fatal Chop, which is a permadeath move. Yeah, sorry, I was just reading something. But, yeah, this is definitely where we're going to be using a lot of the fire bombs here. Because, this guy can be rough. Luckily for us, he is angry, and he has a chance to attack himself and does a lot of damage, but on the flip side, that's also a possibility that he does a lot more damage to us, so... Now, thankfully, he doesn't use this move often. I've done a playthrough of Lisa where I only had a fatal attack happen to me once by one enemy. So I say that's pretty lucky, but... And so far during my recordings of this playthrough, nothing yet, so no inconvenience there. Ooh, we got Rapid Arrow. That's a pretty good move. Sweet lemon tea. No, that's Joy. Poor thing. Alright, and our reward is this bicycle. A child's bicycle. So, this is handy because now we can get to places a lot quicker. And we're able to jump small gaps. That's shown here. Very good game design. So basically, we're going to be on the bike as much as possible. But, this is going to conclude this part, so join us in the next episode of Lisa, the Painful.